got married at 13. I wake up, I cook husband breakfast, I set husband's clothes out, I wake him up promptly at the same time every day. I think it's like any typical husband and wife. We love each other, we care for each other, and he takes care of me, and he takes care of my family. I would like to get an education, but husband says I'm needed in the home more. Before the war, I used to dream about becoming a nurse or a doctor. Maybe. It just depends on what husband wants.
She had come from Syria. All these people came from Syria. Lebanon took most of the refugees. More than 1 million stay here. I know many religious communities have a law that you cannot marry under the age of 15, but under these dire circumstances, there have been more child marriages. She needed a home. I needed a wife. She should be happy she has a home. I provide for her family, for our family, and it is great to come home to a clean house with food on the table. So many Syrians are starving. I made a good name for her family in Lebanon, got her dad a job. Her mother visits frequently. I've done so much. She doesn't need an education. She has enough to deal with here. Unhealthy. I'm gentle. We have a great marriage. Look, she is such a diligent wife. She is so dedicated to me.
With the permission of my parents, I was married at 16. We don't know what will happen to us here in Lebanon, and I feel that she's safer being married. People hear and say things are untrue about what Syrian girls do. Because of this, many unmarried girls are assaulted, and it ruins their lives. She was married, still having her reputation and her honor, so I think she still has a chance. Of course, it's a lot of responsibility, but what could I do? He is financially stable, he is taking care of her. She has a home and food to eat. When we lived in Syria, I had hoped that she would finish school before getting married. She had never even talked to a boy outside the family before this marriage.
Hello, I'm Odin Hanks.
I'm Vicki Graham.
And today, we're going to talk about child marriage, because, child marriage is not a new thing. It's been going on for a while, right?
Yes.
Recently, the Pew Research Center just did a study, and they interviewed 198 countries. And 117 of those, including the United States, still allows children to marry. Usually when people think about child marriages, they think of, it's only third world countries. Oh no, it happens in Europe too. So data from 2000 to 2009 with the World Health Organization in the European region show that 19% of women aged 20 to 24 actually were married before the age of 18. A recent study in Ghana actually showed that 1 in 5 girls before the age of 18 is married off. And then you see that 1 in 20 girls is married off before their 15th birthday. And once again, we talk about recent data. This is 2017 data.
Exactly. And the effects of this for a lot of people were a curbing of personal liberty, a feeling as if their education was incomplete, and a lack of employment and career prospects due to only staying in the home and relying on, you can only do so many jobs after how much education you receive.
And the thing is, when we talk about child marriages, we aren't talking about something that happens with one person. No. Polygamy is actually common. So 25% of women within the 20 to 24 age group, they are actually in a polygamous marriage or union. So we're talking about multiple girls being married under the age of 18 to one guy. And the thing is, child marriages does have an impact on the sexual and reproductive health of the child, and it does put things into jeopardy. And there's also going to be an increased risk of HIV and other STIs. We're talking about an extremely vulnerable population here.
These are actual people's lives that we are studying, and actual girls are being very affected by this.